Welcome kings, knights, dukes, counts, emperors, generals, ladies, jesters, peasants, kingslayers, whatever your title may be. Welcome to another Medieval 2 Total War Online battle. This one is a 3 vs 3 pitch battle on the Crusader Expansion. And the map here is called Crusader Flats, so I'm assuming it's pretty much the Crusader equivalent to the Grassy Flats, which is in the vanilla. And the unit scaling is on large, so we're going to see some epically large armies go at it. Huge numbers of infantry, arrows flying everywhere, cav running amok all over the place. It's going to be wonderful. So the rules for this battle, max 8 cav, or max 8 3 cav. So that means max 8 cav total, but only 3 of the cav can be a skirmish cav or missile cav. The rest of the rules were pretty standard. No artillery, no guns, and no elephants. And the money for each player was 12,500 florins. So let's go ahead and check out the army comp before this battle really starts to pick up. So starting with the Byzantine Empire, one of my favorite empires in all of the world, commanded by Matrix, and he's fielding a lot of Varangian Guard and Trebizond archers, and also a lot of heavy cav. So let's go ahead and check out his really nearby ally. We have the Principality of Antioch, commanded by Emperor Jonathan. He's bringing a lot of dismounted Knights of Antioch and Edison Guard, which are almost as cool as the Varangian Guard. He has some Hospitaller crossbows and a lot of heavy cav, so pretty solid force there. Also, he's got the cannons, the holy cannons. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out his very far away ally, the Kingdom of Jerusalem, commanded by Koliner, I believe is how you pronounce your name. He's got a lot of skirmishers, 4 units of Sodir archers, and 3 units of Templar crossbowmen. For infantry, Templar sergeants, and dismounted Knights of Jerusalem, which I think are equivalent to the Knights of Antioch. They just look different, you know, they have different color scheme there. And then for the cav here, it's mostly Templar Knights, which look glorious. That red and white, it's a beautiful, beautiful color scheme. And then he's got some Marshal of the Templars, very cool. So that's one side of the field of battle. Let's check out the opposing forces, starting with Egypt, commanded by Sloveni, or something like that. I'm sorry if I slaughtered your name. But he's bringing mostly Tabaderia. He's got a couple camel riders back there. He has 2 units of Nafatoons, a solid amount of archers, and heavy cav. So let's check out his nearby ally here, which it looks like Egypt is kind of running over to the Turks. But yeah, the Turks commanded by Teutonic Order. He's got a good number of Turkish archers, a good, well, he's got 1 unit of Hasham, mounted Hasham. And for infantry, I don't remember exactly, a spear militia, I believe. Here's more Turkish archers. Yeah, a lot of spear militia, so I really think he's putting a lot of his money into his cav. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. And then the final force here, we have the Holy Roman Empire, commanded by Cyrus the Great, and he's bringing a boatload of Gothic Knights. Very cool to see them on the battlefield. It's cool to see them because they're pretty much worthless in the vanilla, so it's nice to see them actually do somewhat well in the expansions. He's got some Pike Militia, and he's got a lot of Teutonic Knights. So everybody's really cav heavy in this this battle here, and he's bringing the Pavis crossbows as well. So we'll go ahead and do normal speed now and start this battle. And ooh, looks like we got ourselves a little skirmish here. The missile cav from the Byzantine Empire trying to get some early harass on the Imperial Knights, which is a good target. You know, you want to try to weaken their cav, but it looks like they only got 3 kills there, but they lost a bunch of cav to the nearby Pavis crossbowmen. So that was a pretty good trade there, but don't worry, those missile cav will return. But look at that volley here into the Pavis crossbows. He just lit up the sky with fire arrows. And I don't really like his positioning here with all these archers. They're very tightly packed. They are in loose formation, but they're so close together. If you notice the Holy Roman Empire, he's a lot more spread out. I think this formation is just a lot better. But I don't think he's in loose, or maybe he is in, yeah, this is loose formation. So there you go, loose formation. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Looks like we tried to get some aggressive play by the Kingdom of Jerusalem, trying to get the Egyptians off guard while he's marching into formation. But thanks to the Turks, he was able to scare away that cav unit, that Knights Templar. And Egypt is now setting up their lines. And just take a second and look at this massive, long line of forces. Oh man, I cannot wait to watch these armies collide. But hold on, we might have an early attack here. Look at this glorious cav charge. There was a little cav charge by the Knights Templar, but we have the cav charging into the archers of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. They are not protected. They are going to get utterly destroyed. And one epic charge from the Egyptians. And man, you gotta feel bad for these archers. Just like looking at their commander like, what the hell, dude? You don't have us protected whatsoever. He is now moving up some sergeants and knights to the front lines, but it's a bit too late, and Egypt's going to be able to evacuate that situation. And what do we have over here? It looks like the Holy Roman Empire went for a charge there, and it looked like he had a pretty solid charge. So we're getting a lot of cav charges all over the place. He's going to try to get the general's bodyguard out of position. It looks like he's going to be able to slow him down, but they are going to slightly, just barely get out of that situation. And this is intense. This battle is all over the place. This is the kind of battles that I really look for in pitch battles mostly. They're just chaos and epicness everywhere. And I really love the fact that it's in large scale. But I do not recommend you guys playing in large scale all the time, because it can get super laggy during the actual live battle. But we do have a small little skirmish battle going on here. Knights of Edison versus some Hasham, and more reinforcements coming in here, crashing in. I'm keeping my eye out for other cav battles, and it looks like we're gonna have another cav charge into. Oh, he focused his archers into that cav. He knocked a lot of his horses, or a lot of the knights off of their horses, and they're gonna break right before they can charge in there. And a huge flank by the Byzantine Empire, putting pressure on the Holy Roman Empire. So the two empires battling it out. Which cav force will win here? It looks like so far it's in the Byzantine Empire's favor. But Holy Roman Empire throwing in his infantry, because this battle is close by, towards his infantry. But look at this, more battling going on in the center. Oh, this is just all over the place, guys. Oh, and then we have infantry colliding in here, guys. The Kingdom of Jerusalem committing his forces. And we have Egypt charging back right at him. And the cav is just going ham. Ooh, that's not good. His cav is stuck in melee against some Templar sergeants. That's not going to be a good situation for them. Let's just go ahead and slow down this damn battle, because it is just really picking off here. Alright, or picking up here. So, yeah, the heavy cav of Egypt is stuck in an epic duel against the Knights Templar. We've got Nafatuns in the back here trying to break the morale of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. So really at the beginning here, Jerusalem had a rough start by getting his archers charged at, but he's really turning it around now and just attacking with brute force and trying to kill the Egyptians with mostly his infantry. So if we go down here, let's see the situation. The Turks are right in the face of Antioch, trying to charge down the crossbowmen. Antioch trying to quickly get his crossbows out of there, and he's charging in his cannons. And they're actually going to get engaged here with the bodyguard, but he's going to try to evacuate his bodyguard from that situation. And let's see what's going on here. Byzantine Empire, some breakage going on. It looks like, wow, no surprise here. Teutonic Order winning the battle. Just those Teutonic Knights are so brutal. And there goes the Egyptian general. And I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to go back to this fight, because this is just so intense right now. Oh my lord. This is just such a battle. This really feels like we are at a battle. take a second. Look at all the arrows flying in every other direction, left, right, up, down, all over the place. And it's just the fact that the cav and the infantry both engaged here, and then we've got some flanking by the Marshal of the Templars. We're going to go back into normal speed here. This is going to be huge. His flank is exposed. He can cause some major breakage here. The Turks really need to keep an eye out for this, and they need to help their Egyptian ally here, because he is struggling against the Kingdom of Jerusalem. God, look at all the arrows fly all over the place. My God. Oh, and here, this is what I'm talking about. Great move. Great maneuver by the Turks, and this could be a game changer. This could turn the tide of the battle for Egypt. And yes, and the general is dead. Now both generals are dead over on this side. Good teamwork right there. Really, really good teamwork. Now the Cav is going for the Soooo archers. Antioch is, well, he kind of has to send over some Cav over there, because I bet his allies like, Antioch, please. The Turks are over here harassing me. I need your help. But this battle is far from over. It's far from over. Jerusalem is still in this. Okay, let's just pause it right here, because there is just so much going on. Let me complete this thought. Jerusalem is still in this very, very even battle. In fact, I think Jerusalem has the edge over here. That charge, though, by the Turks was so vital. Even if Egypt loses, he saved a lot of troops and a lot of time by just sending over 2 units of cav and breaking all those units, because now he won't have to worry about them later on in the battle. Over in this center, we do have a glorious charge by the Edison Guard. We got some cav countering that charge. Look at that. Brutal, brutal charge. Lances down. I need to take a picture of that. That's too lovely. Okay, so, and then over here, we're about to have a collision. Let's go ahead and press play. Varangian Guard against religious fanatics. Latin Con versus Gothic Knights. More fighting over here. It's all going to come down to the cav, and look at this. There's a big hole right in the middle of the infantry, and they're going to be able to flank around. They need to focus their archer fire at this cav blob, and they also need to send in some units, which they're doing right now. Good job protecting his flank there with the infantry. And Antioch having a tough time. His flank is exposed. He doesn't really have anything against this cav from the Holy Roman Empire, and the Turks are now pushing in their spear militia. You know, Teutonic Order, the player, is just doing a great job with this cav. He might not have very good infantry. He does have a couple Janissary heavy, but he's making it work. He's using his superior cav to win this battle so far. And we've got some Antioch cav breaking over here. This has been such a difficult battle to commentate on, because there's been so much going on. And look at this. Egypt is victorious. They defeated the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I guess, you know, this Tabadoria, very, very tough force to fight. And now Egypt is able to send reinforcements this way and help against Antioch. Not that the Turks really need help, but, you know, whatever. More kills for Egypt. And, oh, wow. Okay, the Byzantine Empire just completely shattering the infantry for the Holy Roman Empire. They are just completely running off the field of battle. And look at this, a lot of heavy cav returning to the fight for the Byzantine Empire. So this is still anyone's game. Really, it's coming down to 2 sides. We've got the Byzantine Empire versus the Turks and Egypt. Antioch is still alive as well, and he is going to break these spear militia, because they're just militia. They're not very good at fighting against elite troops like that. But whose general was that? I believe that was Antioch's general. Oh, we're gonna get a vicious charge here by the bodyguard of the Turks. But we do have the missile cap from the Byzantine Empire trying to do something there. But they break almost instantly once they get engaged in melee. Oh my god, Byzantine Empire not slowing down. Okay, we need to slow down. Damn, this battle. this is what been one of my favorite battles so far to watch. So yeah, great charge there by the heavy cav. Byzantine Empire not letting up. He's not giving them a time to, you know, reset, organize his forces. We also have the Kingdom of Jerusalem. It looks like he's got a couple cav units left over from his battle, or maybe just one cav unit, and he's gonna go ahead and try to soften up the troops over here. But okay, let's go back to normal speed. Charges in. Oh my god, that charge was so good. That was such a good charge by the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Well done there. Another charge by the Byzantine Empire, and they're all blobbed up. They're out of position, and the Byzantine Empire is going to rush in, take advantage of their panic, and let's see if he can just kind of surround them. Looks like he's going to try to do that. Oh, the cav charge. That's a good charge by the Turks. He pretty much wiped out that whole entire unit of the Latin Con, but don't worry, the Byzantine Empire still has a lot of units left over. So here's the epic showdown between these two mighty forces. Let's do some slow-mo, guys. You know what I gotta do. Antioch breaking, Byzantine Empire breaking. The Tabaderia. Do not underestimate the Tabaderia, especially a heavily upgraded one. They are very, very tough to fight. But don't worry, Byzantine Empire sending in another wave of reinforcements. Do they have enough? Do Egypt and the Turks have enough infantry to hold back this charge? We'll find out soon. Looks like we got some breakage here. See, Al-Hakka infantry breaking from the fight. Tabaderia is still holding strong though. Let's see what's going on back here. So we got the archers in the back. They're desperately trying to hold their flank. Let's go ahead and go back to normal speed, guys. We've got a huge flanking charge by the Varangian Guard, and we got a flanking charge over here by the Holy Roman Empire. This is like the remaining of his force. Here's his general here. Still alive, still kicking, causing some fear in the backs of the ranks of the Byzantine Empire. Just a chaotic battle, man. Insane. Here comes another charge. Oh, brutal charge into the archers. He's really trying to silence those archers. But this is going to be key right here. These two units of Varangian Guard. If they can flank around, cause the Egyptians and the Turks to break, this could be the game changer. And he needs to take out those Naphatunes too. But wow, look at this. The front lines of the Egyptians are breaking. And I think I can't tell just yet. Oh, good charge there by the Turks. I can't tell just yet. Oh, there goes the general. I'm sorry, I keep getting interrupted here. But I think the Byzantine Empire is going to take this one. After the general falling to his death, the Turks are in a complete panic, and they are breaking from the field of battle. Now, they do have a couple units left that are fighting it out for their dignity and the glory. Good cycle charges by the bodyguard. Doing a great job there. And that's really when you're down in infantry, but you still have some really solid numbers of cav, you have to do cycle charges on the infantry. And I've seen many times, I've lost many battles to opponents where I thought I defeated them, but with his small number of cav, he was able to do, you know, multiple cycle charges and break my infantry. So you have to be really careful about that. But here comes the Kingdom of Jerusalem, and the general for the Holy Roman Empire shot down by, it looks like, some Trebizond archers. But it looks like this is going to come down to a handful of troops. The Turks in Egypt breaking from the field of battle. This is what's left of the Turks. They're tired, they're exhausted, they're winded, and they don't want to fight anymore. This is a good charge from the Byzantine Empire. They're not going to do so well against the Varangian Guard. Oh, man, what a freaking battle. That was intense and beautiful, and just one of my favorite battles to watch so far. So I will be thanking the person who sent this in. You know, honestly, it's been a long while since we saw such an epic battle, such an epic struggle that was just all over the place. And yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is the cleanup phase of this battle. The cav units just It doesn't matter how many times you cycle charge, they just don't have enough numbers. They're too tired, and eventually they will break. Oh man, okay, so if we just do a little recap of this battle, it really picked up over here with the Kingdom of Jerusalem charging in, but Egypt was able to hold them off, and meanwhile, this was going on. I mean, look at all the dead soldiers. Look at this. Just take a second and observe. Insane amount of kills. That's why I love large scale. And the Byzantine Empire just wiped the floor from the Holy Roman Empire. They just destroyed them. The Varangian Guard getting that good charge off. The Gothic Knights not really holding their own, and the Byzantine Cav coming back to the battle and turning it around. But yeah, it looks like the Holy Roman Empire just doesn't want to give up here, and we're just gonna go ahead and fast forward. So wow, here's the end results here. Jerusalem doing really good here, getting almost 1,000 kills, and the Byzantine Empire, by the way, it was sent in by Time Matrix, so thank you so much for the battle replay. It was freaking epic. He got almost 1,000 kills, 10 away, and 437 prisoners. Well done. Emperor Jonathan getting almost 700 kills and getting 28 prisoners. And then the Holy Roman Empire actually not really doing that bad, getting 937 kills. And the Turks, I'm just gonna have to give the MVP to the Turks. Teutonic Order getting 1,289 kills and 355 prisoners. That is very impressive, especially being on the losing side. In Egypt over here getting almost 1,000 kills. It was 99 away and 103 prisoners. So well done there. And if you look at the kill difference, it's kind of surprising seeing that this side got more kills, but I assume that this side, the Kingdom of Antioch and Jerusalem, they had more numbers, and the Turks and the Egyptians and the Holy Roman Empire had less numbers, so that's probably why there's a big difference in the kills. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this chaotic battle. I did the best I could to commentate on this just organized chaos, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.